if indeed the golf course shall remain a golf course in perpetuity, which is what it was designed for, that I am very interested in purchasing that. I am looking to speak with the present owner to hopefully work out some deal and then be able to operate that golf course and bring it to the lust that it should be. And it's an enjoyable sport, as we all know, and I really think that Century Village should have that golf course back, and I'm willing to own and operate that if the current owner is willing to sell. So I just wanted to come here and let that be known and introduce myself to everybody. Thank you.
Rick Neuhoff and then Kevin Easton.
Companies that violate federal labor laws should not be awarded Palm Beach County contracts. Metro Mobility Management Group flat out refuses to follow federal labor laws, but they have followed that unfair and illegal practice since 2007. The seniors and the disabled Palm Beach County residents who enjoy the inexpensive door-to-door van services provided by Palm Tran Connection are ultimately the people who will suffer, along with the families of Palm Beach County paratransit van operators. Commissioners, a 5-year contract for these services is before you, and I'm asking of you to please keep in mind the numerous labor law violations perpetrated by Metro Mobility. 2 federal court guilty verdicts for being in contempt of court, a foreclosure judgment, private sales of corporate assets, and to top it off, there's now an outstanding and overdue monetary judgment against Metro Mobility for monies owed to Palm Tran Connection van operators, their employees. Unfortunately, the situation here in Palm Beach County with Metro Mobility is not an isolated incident. There are also other corporate entities that continually disobey federal laws and ignore court decisions at the expense of working families and customers. Why? Because they're allowed to. America is a nation of laws, and when those laws are not upheld, it's no wonder why apathy festers. It's at opportunities such as this when commissioners can wake people up by calling attention to injustice. Today it's raining, but no matter what the weather, you can see the Occupy Palm Beach encampment directly across the street from the governmental building where we are today. I'm proud to be one of the 99%, and I'm here to say that enough is enough. Laws are made of words. Prove that those words have meaning. Enforce the laws. Hold corrupt corporations and corrupt people accountable. The good residents and businesses of Palm Beach are struggling along with the upstanding commissioners on this board. The lingering remnants of Corruption County moniker has to be shed, as has been said over and over today. That's why I stand up here at meetings and have consistently called for the Ethics Commission and the Inspector General to be as strong as possible. When contracts with companies like Metro Mobility come up before the County Commission, we expect the board to do the correct thing. Hold this company accountable for its actions. Award these contracts to other more reputable companies. Don't let these federal lawbreakers continue to blatantly disobey the law at the expense of Palm Tran Connection drivers, their families, the seniors, and the disadvantaged who rely on the services available. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Kevin Easton and then Jennifer Sanfilippo.
Good evening. For the record, my name is Kevin Easton. I live at 8342 Sunset Drive. I have a picture here that shows the confusion. I'm here tonight to talk about the confusion that exists in my neighborhood. Palm Beach started and completed the annexation process of my neighborhood 9 years ago. Confusion exists because through annexation, the residents thought that the annexation included our roads and that the annexation package that the residents received did not inform them that the city would deny ownership or maintain responsibilities for these roads. The confusion is right here. We have city signs, we have county signs. We were included in the annex because of the no pockets rule, and this rule seems to have created a bigger problem than it solves. My neighborhood's health and safety are being jeopardized by all of this confusion. Some information you should be aware of before I ask my question, which is Palm Beach Gardens recently allowed the rezoning of some residential medium land to commercial in our neighborhood, specifically Sunset Drive. Our city manager said that these roads were not up to city standards, and the city would not accept responsibility of them until they were brought up to standards. Tonight I'm here to ask questions and get help from my neighborhood before it fails and turns into a ghetto. And one of the first questions I have is, who owns the roads in my neighborhood?
Mr. Weissman, could you,
If you want to refer the gentleman to Mr. Webb, he's here and can't speak to him.
Mr. Webb, would you waive? There he is.
Madam Chair, this was at the Gardens Council meeting last Thursday, and I believe we answered some of the questions then, but George is here to answer them maybe afterwards with Mr. Easton.
So at least we can hook you up to the right, go ahead, sir. Finish.
Okay. I'm asking, besides who owns the roads to these neighborhoods, who is responsible for the maintenance of these roads? The next question I have, who is responsible for the traffic safety on Sunset Drive? Because it just does not seem logical that anybody would allow this reason